Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all of you. Dr. Shiva Kumar, head of the NRDMS and NSDI, Professor Dr. Amarjit Kaur, Director of the Disaster Management Studies of the Guru Gobind Singh Indraprasth University, distinguished guests and delegates. It is my proud privilege to be here today to deliver the valedictory address. At this stage, I must say that I'm acutely aware of the fact that all of you reported here before 9 a.m. and it is going to be 6:30, and all of you have put in more than 9 hours of hard work today listening to so many speakers. But please bear with me. I have been given the formal responsibility of making the valedictory address. So I will go through what is my duty. I understand that various issues related to public safety and security have been discussed today. Developments in the field of information and communication technology have had an exponential increase in the last few decades. The digital revolution has changed the way the governments operate, business is transacted, and national security is assured. In today's world, the growth and success in every field depends heavily upon getting timely and speedy information. Whereas on the one hand, mankind is benefited by this technology and communication revolution, on the other hand, there are people who are making use of this technology for ulterior motives, for vested interests. IT is not only being used to undertake conventional crimes, but we have new set of crimes which were never there earlier. Cyber attacks, pornography on the internet, and so many other types of crimes which we never thought about 2 decades ago. Cybercrime fits perfectly into the definition of international crime. It poses the most complex and difficult challenges to law enforcement agencies all over the world. Law enforcement agencies and courts operate on the principle of territorial jurisdiction, whereas cybercrime and criminals do not recognize any limitations of geographical or political or territorial jurisdiction. Prevention, investigation, and prosecution of cybercrime has therefore become one of the most formidable tasks before the law enforcement agencies all over the globe. The distributed denial of services attack in Estonia is still fresh in the minds of each one of us. Before me, speakers have mentioned various attacks that have taken place in the recent past, including the Bombay one, the one in the USA on White House, and our own Prime Minister's office. In view of the serious threats posed to the security and safety of by these cyber attacks, one thing has emerged very clearly, that cybercrime cannot be tackled without effective coordination and cooperation between the law enforcement agencies, private sector entities, internet service providers, R&D centers, and with full cooperation at the national and international level. International cooperation is needed for sharing information about crime and criminals, common investigation tools and skills, and arrangements for formal and informal assistance among the law enforcement agencies. CBI was designated as a nodal agency for investigation of cybercrime in India, and the CBI set up the Cybercrime Investigation Cell, CCIC, in the year 1999. That is 1 year before the IT Act actually came into being. CBI Academy also has a high-tech investigation and training center where we train not only the CBI officers, but also officers of other law enforcement agencies and from the various states. There is another organization which has a lot of enigma attached to it. It is called the Interpol. There was a movie also recently on the working of the Interpol. Interpol is an organization where 188 member countries are members. After the UNO, it is the second largest international organization. It facilitates international police cooperation. It was established in 1923 and India has been a member since 1949. It works on rules, regulations, and procedures based on international law. There is a full-fledged division of high-tech and cybercrime at the Interpol headquarters in Lyon. Interpol channels can be very effectively used for exchange of information and for undertaking investigations. In the CBI headquarters in Delhi, we have a system whereby by the click of a button you can send a message to 188 countries in 4 different languages. It is automatically translated into the various languages to seek information, assistance. Large-scale cybercrime incidents do shake our faith in IT-enabled growth and development. However, we in the law enforcement agencies are also bracing up to the challenge and are in the process of development and creation of new software and hardware products to prevent and detect cybercrime. Government of India has taken various steps in this area. One such step is the IT Amendment Act 2008. This act and amendment is in complete conformity with international law and international standards. We are very happy that most of our laws, maybe 1861 or thereafter, the IT Act is one of the acts which is the latest in the whole world. I'm happy that the Department of Information Technology, the Ministry of Science and Technology, NSDI, Guru Gobind Singh University, NIC, NTRO are doing a wonderful job in securing us from cyber attacks. Their efforts towards preparedness and response to cybercrime will go a long way to help secure data and ensure that we have good communication and exchange of information. The private players, especially the ISPs, the eGov magazine, they have done a wonderful job in organizing this convention. I would like to say that cyberspace is the ultimate transnational communication network which offers unparalleled capabilities to access data and computer systems at a global level. It is for the agencies on the right side of law to exploit these capabilities for the benefit of mankind and to defeat the forces bent upon abusing these capabilities for their vested interests. We should feel very happy and confident that throughout the world, internet and the cyberspace is being controlled by the government and by the scientists who are honest, who are straightforward, and who are ethical in their functioning. Today, the cyberspace and internet is not being controlled by people who want to exploit it for their personal or vested interests. This is a very happy situation, and we should make full use of this to further control and regulate the internet and cyberspace throughout the world. Again, in the end, I would like to congratulate the organizers of this convention for bringing us, all of us together, more especially Shri Shivakumar and his able team of officers, Professor Amarjit Kaur and her team of officers, I'm aware all the distinguished speakers, I missed out. I wish I was invited slightly earlier. But I'm sure I'll be able to read the material which will be given to me. With these words, I congratulate all of you and wish that the deliberations and discussions which have taken place will go a long way in securing us from internet attacks. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.